So I would like to say everyone who is here with us today. My name is Temitope Akinyemi. I'm a pharmacist, I'm an entrepreneur, amongst many other things. Okay, and I'm delighted. It's my pleasure to bring you today's training. And we're addressing the topic, how you can be an exceptional entrepreneur, even especially in these times. I want to take a look at the profile of an entrepreneur. What is the DNA of an entrepreneur? And we need to be able to look at ourselves and, what we have and what we need to develop to be able to be exceptional even in these times and all the time. Okay, and it's my delight to be the one bringing us this training today, and I'm doing that courtesy of the platform of the Green Mondays. Okay, in Green Mondays we ICE you, right? ICE, we inspire, we connect, and we empower you to go for your dreams. And one of the key things that we do to be able to do that is we empower people with trainings. We get them to become knowledgeable, because we know that knowledge that you apply gives you a lot of confidence, and it makes you to be able to really do the impossible. So it is my pleasure to be taking this topic today. Like I said earlier, we will be watching a short video. We'll review it. I would like to have comments flooding, the comment section, as soon as we watch. I would like to, have your thoughts on this as we go along. But one thing I would like to say before I share the video is that, we're different and we have different phases in our lives. Okay, there are times when we're in a phase where what we're thinking about is definitely not business, because things are going well for us on our jobs, right? And there are times in our lives when we know that things are a little bit shaky and we need extra streams of income. I mean, if you are here today and you're following me and you have bought things this week that were about 3 times their normal price, please type in the comment section. In fact, you can even tell us what you bought, that was about 2 to 3 times, what the price that you used to buy them. Okay, I mean, there were times when, of course, we had times when things were, as usual, you could predict, so that if I earn this, I can use this for this, I can use this for that. But things are no longer the same. Somebody says sardine. It's funny, but it's really not funny. It says, Madam Hadiza says only bread. Right. I saw a write-up, I think it was a news publication that was out this last week, that the Association of Bread People said that people must triple or maybe double the price for bread. Okay, every single thing has gone up. And so if you have an opportunity to bring out, to earn extra income, it's no longer luxury. It's no longer whether it can, it is mandatory. Okay, in the times that we're in. And if you have a platform that empowers you to be able to do this and brings out the entrepreneur in you, because who an entrepreneur is, we're going to watch it. Who an entrepreneur is really, really tested in tough times. Okay, an entrepreneur is actually really just tested in tough times. An entrepreneur is somebody who sees a problem and who is able to bring solutions to that problem. And once we're able to look at ourselves and ask ourselves, am I prepared for these times? Okay, am I getting developed to be able to handle this time? Some people, whether we like it or not, will not be able to go through these times. It's not that they're going to die, but some are going to be so depressed, they will be clueless, they won't know what to do. Okay, so how do we stand out? How do we shine through in these times, okay, as entrepreneurs? Okay, and we're going to have that discussion as we watch the video. But I'd just like to go through some of the comments here, and these are real things that face us. And, I was speaking with my elder sister who's in Canada 2 weeks ago, and she was telling me it's world over, man, world over, okay? I also import things from China. They already sent us a list how long ago and told us their prices have gone up. So it is world over. All these things are happening world over. So, I mean, if I need to embrace the entrepreneurial spirit in me, this is the time to ensure that I go for it and I make it count. Okay, so we're looking at the comment section. Okay, so we have sardine, we have only bread, we have Ijebu Gari. It's not funny, the person I used to supply me Gari, I just called her, I need Gari. I said, oh, Tila, it's okay, it's gone up by 50%. The person that supplies me Gari. Okay, 1 liter engine oil used to be 800, now 1,500. That's times 2 technically. vegetable oil, smoked chicken. Yeah, 30% increase the cost of bread. Yeah, pepper, vegetables, bread, and fish. And these are food items. So we have not even spoken about other things that, that we don't, these things we cannot do without. So if we have, a system that forces us to spend twice what we normally spend on daily needs, then we know that it's no longer a joke, right? To bring out that entrepreneurial, creative, survival, personality or spirit in us, so that in this time, we will not only survive, we can truly, truly thrive. What I tell people is that, no matter how bad things get, there are people in the midst of very tough times who still have their best experiences in business in tough times. And I want to be able to ensure that we're equipped to be able to do that. That's why we're training, that's why we're getting trained, that's why we're learning, and that's why we need to be committed to put to practice the things that we are learning. Okay, so we have pepper. In fact, my own experience was pepper 2 days ago. Bell pepper, what they call tatashi. Oh my God, I wanted to do a foriro. And honestly, I was just blown away by the price, So we have yellow guy just yesterday, now 1,002. So, I mean, we could go on and on. These things phase us and, they make us realize that it's no longer business as usual. We need to do something about it. We won't sit down and complain and say, that's not an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur will sit down and say, what must I do in these times? What do I have in my hand? And what do I need to do what I have in my hand to turn the tide in my favor, and come out better, than this situation is, throwing in my face. Okay, so for the next 4 minutes thereabout, I'll be playing a video. Please, I'll crave your indulgence to please concentrate and follow me as I play this video, because I want us to discuss it. Okay, it's a very, very short video. It even has the lyrics there, so we can follow, we can read, we can follow the motions and all of that. So I'll be sharing my screen now and playing the video for us to follow, so that we can, get the best from this. I said earlier, this is coming to every one of us courtesy the Green Mondays platform, and it's my pleasure to be the one bringing this to you today. So we're taking a look at the entrepreneur. Okay, I'm sharing my screen right now, and voila, we're there. If you can see my screen, please type yes. If you can see my screen, I would really love every single person who is in the room today to participate in this. Yes, you have been muted. Everyone has been muted so that we will not be distracted in this class. Okay, when it's time for comments, you raise up your hand and then we can take your comments. Thank you very much, Madam Eno. God bless you. All right, you can see my screen. So fantastic. So I will play it. It says Entrepreneur by Fearless Motivation. Please, let's focus on this. Watch this. Please note down the points and let's get ready to share and get value from this. Thank you very much.
What does it mean to be an entrepreneur? In a world of inaction, over-promising and under-delivering, every second man seems to claim himself an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is someone that would never call himself an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is someone that is happy to work while all others are out partying. An entrepreneur's drug is success. He is addicted to success. And finally, the entrepreneur knows one simple fact. I will make it, maybe not immediately, but absolutely and definitely. You have to hustle. You have to think outside of the box to make things happen when it seems impossibly difficult for anything to happen. To continue to get up off of the canvas when you are beaten down relentlessly. Win or learn. I never lose. I will succeed, not immediately, but absolutely and definitely. I will take action when others hesitate. I will think big when others don't. I will sacrifice when others won't. I will dare to dream of greatness when others fear it. I will outwork my competition day and night. I am the captain of my fate, the master of my soul, the boss of of my dreams, the king of my goals. You have to be a leader, to be unique, to be hungry always, and never satisfied. Proud, but never satisfied. To be followed by the competition, to take criticism and negativity and use it to fuel your greatness, to survive the storms and the tough moments, to be humble in the good times. It is sacrificing your today for a better tomorrow. It is living a few years of your life like others won't, so that you can spend the rest of your life like others can. That sacrifice, the dedication, the commitment, the discipline. Only rare human beings have these qualities. Only the very best among us. Then there's failure. Because we all know that it is coming. It is human nature. I mean, find me a successful human that has never failed. You can't. They don't exist. The only difference between the extremely successful among us in any field and the unknown, the only difference, the successful guy didn't give up. He found a way when there seemed to be no way. The other guy, he threw in the towel. Failure is simply learning another way not to do something. There are great lessons in failure. When it comes to success, there is rarely ever a time when luck comes into play. Hard work, however, always comes into play.
Yeah, I
There is no greater satisfaction in life than that of hard work paying off. No greater satisfaction than knowing you are self-made. Take action while all others are sitting on their hands. The great difference between the somebodies and the nobodies very often only comes down to who is willing to take action, who is willing to put in the work, the grind. Are you willing?
Wow. Amazing. Amazing, amazing. How many people got value here today? If you got value, okay, I'm just trying to ensure that. Okay, fantastic. All right. Are you willing? People are answering the question already. Fantastic. Okay. Okay, so that was 4 minutes, about 30 seconds. I think that was an amazing, amazing video. Thank you, Dr. Eno. Plenty of value. Okay, Oluyemi Arisu. That was awesome. I'm willing. Yes, lots of value. Okay, so before we go further today, I'm sure that, I mean, there are a lot of lessons, a lot of learnings we got from that video. But before we go ahead to share, we'd like to recognize some very special people in our midst today. Okay, if you are here and you are not yet a partner with the Green Mondays, you're a guest here. We would like to acknowledge your presence here with us today. Okay, somebody invited you, somebody loved you enough, somebody cared about your well-being for now and the future and invited you to join us today. Please, we would like to put in the comment section while others are putting your comments, you know, your learnings. Please start writing them down because we'll soon take that. But right now, we just want to appreciate and welcome our guests. Okay, so if you're here and it's your first time, you're a guest, it's our pleasure. You know, you are the ones that make our blood to pump extra. Okay, we're excited when new people come on board and they are wild and excited by the value that is happening within us here. Okay, so if you're a guest, please type in the comment section, I'm a guest and so person invited me. Okay, while the others in the room get their learnings and their points ready from the video. And that was just a loaded video, okay? I got that video and I was like, no, I need to share this. I need to share this. And I want to try and see if at least once every month, we're going to be sharing at least one video. We'll talk about it and we'll see how it applies to us, our businesses, our lives, and, you know, generally. Okay, so I think we have a few guests commenting this, putting their comment section. Okay, so we have Marilyn is a guest invited by Sunshine Love. Okay, Marilyn, you're welcome. Okay, Chris Okoli, and you came early, fantastic. And Hannah invited me, you're very welcome, sir. Okay, I'm a guest invited by Mrs. Yemisi Ogumboye, Salami Ahmed Tunde, you're very welcome. I'm a guest and was invited by, from my platform, okay, Gloria Jowata Paul. Carol Edwards, I'm a guest invited by Mrs. Dikwe, you're very welcome. Fumi Okunoye, oh, you also came early, fantastic. I'm a guest invited by Mrs. Omojokun, you're very, very welcome. Okay. All right, Adishola Fatilewa Fumi I know invited me. Okay, all right. Hannah Ishola, okay, invited by Mrs. Ogumboye. All right. Oh, Mr. Audu Oladokun, you're very welcome. Invited by moi. Okay, so you're welcome. So welcome everyone. We'll try and as we go, as the guests indicates, we'll welcome them. We'll invite them. I mean, we'll recognize them and we'll celebrate them for coming. So thank you very much for coming. It's our pleasure. We believe already you're beginning to get value. And we know that it's going to, you know, it's going to all make sense together at the end. Okay, so who wants to go first? There are loads and loads and loads of lessons. So let's have the lessons rolling in. Let's have the lessons rolling in. First time invited by you, the host, Sister Topo. Okay, I did by Bitola. You're very welcome. Okay, Tehile invited Ngodu. Okay, you're welcome. All right. Okay, so all my people invited by me, we'll see where we see, right? We'll see on WhatsApp after today's class, after today's training. So yeah, so back to the video. I mean, I've not been able to get my mind away from that video. I mean, it's like somebody was pumping energy into you or pumping energy into me. That was how I felt watching that video. You can imagine I watched that video once, twice, 3 times, you know, and watching it again today, I was like, oh, wow, you know, this is really, really amazing. So, so what's going to happen is we're going to take 2, 3, 4 people who are going to give us voice. Okay, they're going to verbally share what they learned while we'll open the floor for as many people as possible who want to share by typing in the comment section. So if you are ready to share verbally what you learned from the video, please indicate by a show of hand so that we can give you 1 minute to share something that really, really stood out strongly for you in that video. So we'll take that. We would also now take some comments in the comment section because honestly, we really would wish, you know, to take voice from everyone, but we won't be able to do that. So please make this comment section the place where you share. Okay, I can see Mrs. Dikpe. It's a pleasure to have you. So Mrs. Dikpe wants to share something about the video, right? So I'm trying to unmute you now so that you can please go ahead and share. I think I've asked you to unmute. Okay. Okay, you can go ahead, ma'am.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone.
Evening, ma'am.
I'm so delighted to be here. And the video we have just watched, the area that stood out for me is never give up. Never give up. On Friday, when my trade partner office was being opened, I cried. Because I remembered one of these days that I was having the meetings with my downlines, almost about 20 of them. A lady came in and took everybody away to another network. So I was virtually left alone. So I told myself that this is where I will be and they will come back to me. And that day that the trade partner office was being opened, if I had given up when they all left for another network, I wouldn't be where I was that day. And it's by grace, determination, self-actualization. I was determined to at least to make an impact. Apart from the fact that as an entrepreneur, you need to be dogged in everything you believe in. Just believe in yourself I told myself, I said, look, on my own, just myself, I will sell this product and I will get more downlines. And I was very, very happy when the trade partner office was open. You know, tears of joy coming out of me. And that is what I noticed about this business. When you don't give up, the sky is the starting point. I'm just starting, and I pray that others will see the light the way I've seen it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ma. Thank you for that amazing contribution. I can see the ladies are taking the shine today. Thank you, Mrs. Dipe. I think I'll just go to Madam Ibele Alaka before we go to Mother Hen. I think I'm trying to unmute you now, ma'am.
Yes, I'm unmuted. Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Can you hear me? Yes.
Loud and clear.
Yes, I just want to appreciate Gloria for being there. I invited her in our forum and she's shown up today. Gloria, you appreciate it. Thank you so much. I learned something this evening that I affirmed from the church. It says, I never lose. No matter how much time it takes, I will make it. I never lose. There's nothing impossible. Impossibility is nothing. That is what I've picked up today. Impossibility is nothing. I will never lose. As an entrepreneur, I'm going to make it. It doesn't matter how long it takes. I will take action. I will give the necessary sacrifice. I'll dream the dreams. I'll take the necessary actions and I will succeed. That's what I've learned today.
Fantastic.
Thank you. I just want to share.
Yeah. Thanks so much. Thank you. You know, it's really amazing because being an entrepreneur is not by mouth. I'm sure you noticed that even from the video. It's not, I mean, in this world, many people overpromise, they underdeliver. People, words are cheap. Now people can do a lot of things, you know, without taking action. They can make believe and so many things. But the spirit of an entrepreneur is dogged, is determined. I mean, there was something that he said that I was shared in that video and that you reiterated just now, Madam Ibele, which is the fact that it's either I win or I learn, okay? In the things that people call a loss, the entrepreneur sees an opportunity for learning. The entrepreneur sees an opportunity for growth. The entrepreneur sees the opportunity to, you know, see things in a way that shouldn't be done. So the spirit and the heart of an entrepreneur, the DNA of an entrepreneur it's not a joke, right? So if you are here today and you say, oh, my boss is giving me issues, that's for somebody who has a job here. And I say, oh, my boss is stressing me. I want to be my own boss. You don't really know what you're trying to sign up for. What you're signing up for is, is a lot of commitment, okay? But you know, one of the things I share with people is that being an entrepreneur is hard work. It consumes you as it were, but it's so rewarding in time if you plug yourself into it and say, I will not give up, okay? And that spirit and that heart is what is really, really important. I win or learn, yeah, I never lose. You know, that's really, really, really amazing. So finally, we'll take voice now from the mother hen herself, the delectable Dr. Funmi Aina.
Good evening, everyone. And I want to say hello to my guests, to Mrs. Fatilewa Dagogo Jaja, who I invited and were here. You know, I don't even know where to start, but what jumped out at me was action. I know that a lot of us pay lip service to, we want to do this, we want to achieve that. But I think in many cases, what is lacking is the action. You know, so action, I mean, that just kept jumping at me. So I need to continue to take action. Other words that jumped at me were hard work, dedication, commitment. And I know that at the beginning, even with our own type of business, at the beginning, it may look like, what is this person doing? What are you doing? But with consistent action, work, dedication, commitment, never say lose, and do it consistently, it starts to make sense. And I'm excited, and I can't wait for the next 1, 2, 3 years.
Yes, ma'am.
If one stays active and committed,
yes, ma'am,
it's going to be a different story.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's just what I want to share. Thank you.
I'm your amen corner. I say
guess
yes,
so.
yes, yes.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Dr.
Yeah.
Funmi Aino. I mean, that's just one amazing medical doctor who's got the heart of an entrepreneur. And you know, that's one of the things I want to just share next. You know, somebody may be here and say, oh, I studied accounting. Oh, no, I studied theater arts, or I studied this and that. It doesn't matter what you studied in school. What matters is your heart, what you embrace as an entrepreneur. For every field of endeavor, for every career, there is a business side to it. Okay, so if you don't think like a business person, if you don't have the heart of an entrepreneur, you will be frustrated in your career. You'll be frustrated financially. You just see that, oh, I mean, and it happens all the time. I mean, if I ask you here, if you know anyone who was very brilliant in school, who was doing so well, but is currently struggling financially, if I ask you, do you know anyone like that? Averagely, we will know 1, 2, 3 people like that. Because, you know, having academic excellence, on knowing book and all of that, it's a different kettle of fish from succeeding as an entrepreneur, okay? Understanding what it takes to be able to thrive. So first of all, survive and then begin to thrive in doing business. Okay, and I would like to take it off from where Dr. Enoch stopped, okay? Which was, you know, her talking about taking action. I mean, that's what separates, and that just corroborates what I was trying to say earlier, to say that there are people who were, and I would like comments in the comment section to this question I'm about to ask now. Do you know anyone who was your classmate in school and he was not bright? I mean, he was not bright. He was like in the last percentile in class, right? But today he's doing very well in business. If you have anyone like that, I mean, just type in the comment section. Maybe I'm the only one. I mean, the people that are doing very well in business today in my class, okay, most of them, I would say, were people who people did not look at as people who were brilliant. Academically, they were not, you know, they were not there. Okay, but there's something that they had. And of course, it doesn't mean that you can't eat your cake and have it. You can be academically brilliant and also still have the heart of an entrepreneur, be able to conceive an idea or embrace a business opportunity and give it the action that it takes consistently enough to be able to have the results that, you know, you desire to be delivered to you. Yeah, so get them plenty. I mean, in every facet of society, in the medicine, in pharmacy. I'm a pharmacist by training, like I said. You know, in different fields of endeavor, you find people who are struggling today, but academically they were doing well. So I mean, so those things just don't add up, right? It's not automatic that because I was so like this in school, then it should be like this, you know, for me in life. It doesn't happen, you know, that way. It's not automatic that way. Okay, so the heart of an entrepreneur is so important. Okay, having the DNA of an entrepreneur is important in being able to succeed in everything that we do. And taking it from where Dr. Aino stopped, you know, talking about taking action. You know, there were some ways, and I think Kike also noted it in the comment section. There are times when people are hesitating. Okay, they are trying to check, oh, this thing really makes sense. Will this thing, you know, they're analyzing. And most times it's people who know book. They're the ones that can analyze it too much. Wale Crypto, I see you, sir. Okay, so there are people that can analyze too much. Oh, they will check and say, oh, this is how, and you discover that people who don't seem to be so academically sound, you know, they have moved. I mean, like we move and they keep pushing and giving it all it takes, and you discover that they're thriving and doing well. Okay, so I mean, an entrepreneur is action bias. Action. You know, I was having a discussion earlier today with my mentor, and he was talking to me about doing business and saying a business person just moves, just takes action, tries it out and sees, oh, okay, is this going to work out? And sometimes, boom, it works out. And sometimes it doesn't work out. Okay, so, but as an entrepreneur, we still move anyways. We say, okay, it didn't work out this way. I just keep moving. Okay, what do I need to do, you know, to rearrange myself in a way that I can keep moving again? So action is really key. And you know what really differentiates the entrepreneur, and that's why I coined the topic that I shared today to talk about in these times. Okay, people There's knowledge around, people are saying a lot around, the economy is poor, the economy is down, and it's global. And people, because the economy is down, they are also down. Hello, the economy did not physically tie anybody's hands or feet. Some people already accepted defeat in their businesses. Some people have already said, my business cannot do well because the economy is down. That is not the heart of an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur will take action while others are hesitating and analyzing. And I want you to take that and note that. Understand the fact that no matter how bad the economy is, people still need to survive. So if you see your business as a solution to people's problems and you position it correctly and you keep driving, in spite of the times, you will discover that you are thriving. So it's a matter of the heart, right? So if you are defeated on the inside and you say, oh, the economy is bad, things are down and all of that, and because of that, you do nothing, and you begin to feel sorry for yourself and call your fellow colleagues who are also in the sorry, pity party category, then you lose, and lose again. And do you know that the more you keep quiet about your business, the more your business keeps quiet? I shared that with some of my team members this last week. I said, the more you keep quiet about your business, the more quiet your business goes. Check it out. Check it. Every business doing well globally is making a lot of noise about the business. I usually just give this example about Coca-Cola all the time. Coca-Cola has been before my parents were born, guys, and they still make a lot of noise because they understand the fact that they cannot keep quiet because things keep evolving, new things keep coming up. So if they keep quiet, then their business goes to sleep. So that is the mind of an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur looks at the environment and says, everything is quiet. I think this is my opportunity to increase the volume of what I'm talking about. So an entrepreneur will not say, oh, things are hard for people, so I will not join and keep quiet. No, an entrepreneur will say, how do I position this to be able to meet people at the point of their needs, even in these times? So first and foremost is a spirit of the entrepreneur that understands the fact that they cannot afford not to take action in spite of the times. And first of all, the battle must be won from your inside. You must understand, and that's what must fuel your action, understanding that nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. Impossible is nothing. And once you understand that, you're able to move through challenges. It doesn't mean that you don't go through challenges. It doesn't mean that. You go through challenges anyways, but the heart of an entrepreneur says that I will not give up. Nothing is impossible for me. In spite of the times, I will thrive. I will not give up. If I lose, I learn and I move until I win. I am not backing down. I know that is very, very, very important. Taking action when others hesitate, moving when people are analyzing. And that goes to, our guests today. This platform for me has been, I used to share it with people that I used to be extremely shy to talk to crowds, to talk to people, but it's developed me so much that, there's no week that goes by that I don't share with people like this on a platform or the other, at least twice every week. That's not even talking about physical meetings. Okay, it has made me a much better person with a richer life, in people, financially, and a lot of that. Okay, so if you are here today and you've looked around and it looks like, the dreams that I hoped for, what I thought I could achieve, the economy is just making me see that it's not going to happen. I dare say that if you give up, then you give up. If you give up, then it's your loss. Here we are a community of positive, focused, commitment, goal-driven, going for our dreams people, that we are not backing down for the economy. We move. That's who we are. And that's why I love this community, okay? We're not immune to the realities around us, but when we come together, there's an energy that we have. And then we keep pushing, I'll keep driving, and we're seeing that we're making progress. And we're seeing our dreams in front of us, and we're going for it, and we are not backing down. So if you're here today and you say, I grew up in a family, my dad, my parents were civil servants. I don't really know how to do business. Welcome to the club. Here we learn. You can literally come in as a novice, as a nobody in quotes, as far as business is concerned, and you can grow to such a level that it will literally blow your minds. We have people in this place people that knew them months before they came on board the business, see them today, hear them talk today, and they are asking, what happened to you? That's what happens when you come on board the Green Mondays community. So if you are a guest today, the first and best thing that happens to you is a change in your DNA, to begin to think in a way that doesn't back down and doesn't give up. And once you have that, you learn, we grow, you are growing. We have opportunities here week in, week out, where we learn about the business. One step at a time, we're growing. We're increasing our income, increasing our network, getting bolder, getting more knowledgeable, getting more confident, getting more inspired and empowered to go for our dreams. Impossible is nothing. And you may just be here and be saying, they have come, motivational speakers. They have come. You know what? We're just speaking grammar now. There are people who are illiterate, but they have the spirit of an entrepreneur. They have the DNA of an entrepreneur. They can read and write, but they will not back down. If an Oyibo comes to them now and wants to come and use bread to pack their stew, they will not agree, because they understand that even though I didn't go to school, nothing can stop me. This is what I want to achieve, and I will get there. So it doesn't, so if we are here and say, they are doing motivational speakers, there are illiterate entrepreneurs who are doing outstandingly well in their fields. But here we are leveraging on our careers, we're leveraging on our education to say we can come together, we can grow, we can learn, and we can, in spite of the book that we have read, instead of that one constituting a limitation for us, we will take it as leverage and grow and thrive and go for our dreams. So if you're a guest today and you're trying to check out, this and that, please don't waste any further time. This is the best time for you to come on board this business. Okay, and this week, by Wednesday this week, if you came on board this business between January this year and now, we're going to be having a 2-hour training. You don't want to miss that training, okay? So if you are here and you have team members, downlines who came on board this business this year, please do all that you possibly can to ensure that they attend. It's going to be comprehensive. It's going to be detailed. It's going to be really, really eye-opening and very, very enlightening. It's going to be on Wednesday this week, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Zoom. And the best part, there's going to be a gift for everyone who stays through the training. And there's no better gift than the value you get from the training itself. Okay, from what you're seeing today, you can see it's just the tip of the iceberg of what is possible and what you can benefit from that training. So if you come on board, if you're a guest here today, guess what? You can join that training on Wednesday and you can literally take off, in your business. Okay, that's one of the things that we enjoy here in the Green Mondays platform. Okay, so as I begin to take one or two other points as we walk towards wrapping up this evening, there was something that was also shared in the video that I would just like to, I would like to speak to, and that's talking about negativity. Negativity, and negativity is something that faces all of us. It faces some of us more than others. Okay, depending on the kind of business we do, depending on the category of people that form our circle of influence, depending on so many factors. Okay, and here we learned again to use negativity as fuel to ensure that we achieve our dreams. Sometimes when people say negative things to you, you're just down, and you just can't recover from it. But that there are times when someone says something negative to you, and you just take that negativity and say, wow, like really, this thing that you have said to me now, I will prove, okay, that this thing you have said will not work, is going to work in my hands. Because there are people who are doing this and succeeding. There may be other people who are doing it and not doing well. But I will ensure that this thing you have told me will not work. I will do everything within my power to ensure that it works. So we face negativity all the time. I remember somebody asking me a question about family members. Oh, my family members are not cooperating. Welcome to my club. Okay, I'm sure there are people here who have had family members ask them, really, what are you really doing? Consider whatever field of business you're doing. I remember then when I just resigned from paid employment and I was doing business development, training, recruiting, and all of that. You know, my mom just couldn't understand how a pharmacist would just leave that entire career and just go into, she just didn't understand, consulting, she just didn't understand what we're doing, you know? So, I mean, so if you're here and you're like that, welcome to my club. So if people say negative things to you, if they, you know, talk down on you, talk down on what you do, use that as a fuel to ensure that that dream becomes a reality. Okay, so here says a house girl abused me and I left paid job for good and no regrets today. Can you imagine? It's even worse when someone who you are higher than in society cadre, you know, speaks down on you. But some of those things can be the best thing that happens to you. So I would like to encourage somebody today, if you are here today and you're like that, maybe you're going through a rough patch, maybe you're in between jobs, maybe you're having issues at your job, maybe your business is not doing well, and people are just saying all kinds of things to you. Please ensure that you use the negativity as a fuel to ensure that you succeed. Yes, so we move, and then finally talking about, you know, there's so many things, you know, we could talk about, but I'm also conscious of time, and I want to be able to share a little bit about the Green Mondays opportunity with our guests that are here for the last 10 minutes of this presentation. Okay, and finally, of course, he spoke about putting in the work and all of that. Yes, and then there was something that was shared, and that's where I would like to wrap it up with reviewing this video. Okay, it says that the entrepreneur says to himself, I will certainly succeed, maybe not immediately, but ultimately. I mean, that's just amazing. That's just powerful. And it keeps many of the things that give us pressure in check. It gives many of the things that put us under pressure in check. Okay, when you understand the factor and the value of time in what you're doing, then you will not be put under pressure like many people are put under pressure. When you take time and use it to your advantage, when you understand that you are building a business that has the capacity to bring you passive income and the life of your dreams, then you know that the power of time, that the factor of time cannot be put aside. Okay, so the entrepreneur says, I know I may not succeed immediately, but ultimately I will. So I keep doing it and I use time to my advantage. So if you're here today, and I know that we're in a world of instant gratification, instant noodles, instant everything is sharp. Put your money here, and people will never hear. Every year, there's always one scam that comes up and says, put 100,000 and you will earn 200,000. They will carry people's money away. The same people, they will not learn. Next year again, and they will come with another name and say, become a millionaire in 5 weeks. They'll say, bring 500,000 and they will still go and bring money because they don't understand that being an entrepreneur involves building a business. And when you build a business, you can now begin to qualify for leveraged income. That is income that you earn that is beyond your own personal activity because you have worked for a period of time, and then you can begin to enjoy the juice of passive income. And that's what brings me to the Green Mondays platform. The Green Mondays platform, like I already shared earlier, is a platform that seeks to inspire, to connect, and to empower us to achieve our dreams. Here, like I said earlier, we're positive-minded, we're goal-focused, we're growing one day at a time, we're increasing our network of people, and we're not backing down in spite of the times. Okay, and one of the most beautiful things about the Green Mondays platform is that we have an amazing array and bouquet of products and services. Because of time today, I will not be able to share in detail. Okay, I will not be able to share in detail the products and the services, but I would like to just share a bit about the Reader range of products. Okay, if you are a guest in the house today and you have used any of the Reader range of products before, you are not yet on board the Green Mondays platform, but you have used any of the Reader range of products before, please type in the comment section. Let us know that you are here. I mean, that is one amazing blessing we have in the Green Mondays. We have an amazing range of products. And these products work using the concept of oxidative stress. Okay, nobody needs to tell anybody now that there's stress all around. Okay, people don't sleep enough, they don't eat properly. They don't, our lifestyle is not, for example, last week, there was transformer issue where I live, and we didn't have light for, I think, 4 or 5 days. Okay, we have to be running on diesel, running on gen every day. Okay, so we have air pollution, we have so many things that leave free radicals in our system. And because these free radicals are released in our systems more than our body's capacity to mop it up, our bodies need help. Our bodies need help. And our bodies need help that are at home with the body. Okay, the help that the body needs is help that is at home with the body. And that's where the Reader range of products come in, which is a range of natural products. These products mop up oxidative stress. And when they mop up oxidative stress, they help to handle diverse ranges of health issues. Okay, I'm trying to share my screen here. Okay, yeah, so that's the Green Monday slide. Okay, so yeah, so, and we have loads and loads and loads of testimonies on the Reader range of products. You can see here, it mops up oxidative stress, repairs damaged cells. It's a catalyst for the other Reader blends of products. Okay, so we have other product variants as well for different health conditions. Okay, boosts immunity, is strong antioxidant, anti-diabetic, anti-hypertensive, and so on and so forth. Because of time, I won't be able to share. There's another slide I have, okay, that addresses specific health conditions. And these are packaged in solution packs. We have packs for diabetes, hypertension, immunity boosting, female fertility, male wellness, sickle cell, respiratory issues, and so on and so forth. And those products are just simply amazing. I remember buzzing someone who were in the choir together a couple of years ago, and we just got talking, and I said, have you used Reader before? He said, he said, I have. He said, Reader is a must-have. He said, no, scratch that. Reader is fantastic. He said, no, scratch that. I mean, he was just looking for the best way to describe the product. And this is someone that I never knew, he had even heard about it, but he had used the product, and he was looking for the best, acronym to use to describe it. Okay, so the products are just simply amazing. They're 100% natural, made from carefully selected herb and root extracts and seeds as well. Okay, and to make the range of products that we have. Okay, this is like a sneak peek into some of the variants. We have other products as well. Okay, so but they handle different health issues. Okay, I remember yesterday I was just trying to tidy up Saturday stuff, and then a cousin of mine who had just shared a bottle of the 250 mils with, called me and said, my husband wants to speak with you. Okay, and the husband got a solution pack for the dad because I gave the wife a free bottle to try. She saw it and she was like, no, these products are really good. And I mean, our products are just that amazing. Okay, and if you are here, okay, of course, you can see that there are people who are guests here who have used the products and are saying yes, 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 yes to it. So, like I said earlier, now all what I shared earlier is who we are, okay, how we face business. Now, we have detailed trainings on how to go about your business. We have WhatsApp groups that supply you with materials, support, how to go about sharing this opportunity with people, how you can earn a free vacation with this, how you can get a car, how you can earn passive income monthly in time. All of this is available within the Green Mondays opportunity. Now, I've shared about the fact that the products are amazing. People give a lot of feedback and all of that. Now, I'd just like to share a sneak peek of what the earning potential is in the Green Mondays business. Okay, just like I said earlier, sometimes people say, okay, Madam Carol Edwards says, I'm currently using the Reader range of products. Fantastic. Okay, so like some people say sometimes, they say, this is your business. This is not just Reader you're selling. I wish they knew. Sometimes I ask people, what is Dangote selling, for crying out loud? What is he selling? Okay, and this thing is really just about scale. How big is your business? And the good thing is that you can do your business and run globally on this business. Okay, this product and the company is about 2 years old, clocked to in April. And we have people already using these products in about 16 different countries of the world. Okay, so it's growing at that rate, and we have not even scratched the surface of what is possible with this business and the range of products. Okay, so the business side of this opportunity actually gives you the leverage to be able to live in such a way that when you actively stop doing the business, after you have built for some time, you can earn passive income. You can, go on vacation. I just discovered not too long ago how I've benefited from going on vacation because I've driven the network marketing opportunity. And my family members who are earning big paying jobs have not even traveled to 1/6 of the countries that I've been to. And I didn't even pay to go to those countries. Okay. Before somebody says there's COVID will go away. Okay. And we'll go on vacation. Okay. I am personally due for a vacation. If you want to be true to yourself, you discover that you deserve a vacation. Resting. Yeah. So the company says after you have worked for some time, you have an opportunity to go on vacation. You have an opportunity to earn extra income. You have an opportunity for this income to grow and in time become something that you can't even, you can't relate the business you started to what is possible in this business. Okay. And if someone says, oh, you're just talking it, that's the power of leverage. That's a model that this company uses. Okay? The company uses a model that leverages and helps you to be able to grow. I'm trying to mute someone here. Okay, so yeah, I think I muted him. So let me just show you quickly a table. We are running out of time. I'll just show you a table that shows, yes, so as I'll just show you a table that shows you what is possible. Okay, just to show you an idea of what is possible. This table shows you, by working with 4 people, what is possible in time. The model that this company uses is word of mouth advertising, also known as network marketing. Somebody may be out there and saying, network marketing, is that not pyramid? Is that not, it's not a pyramid scheme. A pyramid scheme does not give you the opportunity that this gives you. A pyramid scheme ensures that, the person at the top is the person that gets all the money. But here you come into business by yourself. You start a business, you can earn much more than the person who referred you to this business if you focus on business and you drive. Okay, what you give in this business is what you get, is referral. Okay, and many businesses, even world over, are looking for ways to incorporate referral into their model of doing business. Network marketing is a model of distribution. Now, if I tell you that people are using the products in over 16 countries of the world, is people connecting with their people to get them to use the product. Okay, and that's how the product is going around and gaining grounds. So if you look at this table, working with 4 people, this is what is possible. If you just look towards your right, you see the yellow, you see the yellow bars there. The yellow bars give you an idea of the earning potentials in time, depending on the speed that you put into what you are doing in the business. Okay, it can be weekly and it can be monthly. Okay, the earning potentials are enormous. And the beautiful thing about this is that there's room for failure as well. But in this business, when you drive and you fail, and if that failure is 10% or 1%, you are still doing better than if you're doing regular business and than most people are doing in business, because you don't require the infrastructure that people normally have to put into business. Here, you just need to have your mobile phone, you need to have your contacts, attend trainings, ensure you are equipped, and invite others to come and participate in what you're doing. And gradually you begin to, your business begins to grow. And there are absolutely no borders, okay, to your business actually growing. Okay, so the business has huge potentials. And in this business, there are 13 ways to earn, but this table shows you 6 out of the 13 ways to earn. Okay, and we're keeping it this way so that we don't want to throw too many figures around, but this just gives you an idea of what is possible as far as earning potentials are concerned. Okay, so if you are here today and you would like to take the first step, okay, we shared earlier to say that it's important as an entrepreneur to move when others are hesitating, to take action when others are analyzing. So if you're here today and it resonates deeply with you and you want to start this journey and you don't, you don't want to waste time. You want to be able to take action immediately. This table here gives you an opportunity to be able to make a choice for that. Okay, so here we have the different ways you can start the business. We have the bronze category, which is the lowest category. If you are really, really broke, but you want to just get a foot in the door, you can start with the bronze pack at 40,000. Okay, the higher pack is the silver pack, which is 75,000. Gold pack is 140,000. The platinum is 400,000, and the VIP is 750,000 naira pack. Okay, and in each of this, you can see the retail profit potential here for each of the packages that you get. And once you start the business at the VIP level, the company shares a portion of its profits in sales per month with you, and you get to earn that passive income as you go. Okay, and the beautiful thing is, if you put one leg in and come in as bronze, you can upgrade. You can upgrade all the way to VIP. Okay, so those are the packages available for you to come in. So if you are here and you have one or two questions, you really want to come in, you want some clarifications because of time, please buzz the person that invited you for this presentation and this training and tell the person, I am done doing analysis. I am done analyzing. I am done hesitating. I want to take action. I want to move. Okay, I understand now that there's no failure. Okay, I learn, and I'm ready to submit myself to a learning process in these times. When people are saying there's a casting down, I want to take a movement and be able to move in the direction of my dreams. Okay, so if any of these packages resonates with you as what you would like to start with, or you would like to start with any of the solution packs, each of the solution packs costs 65,000 naira. Please contact the person that invited you and tell the person I want to come on board today. And also, most importantly, because you don't want to miss the training that is happening on Wednesday on Zoom. It just gives your business wings to just move. Okay, so it's good you come on board today. Thank God there's no limitation. You can fill the form online, you can make payment, and you can get your products latest tomorrow. Okay, and then business begins. I remember someone that shared a testimony 2 days ago. He said, they said, okay, come on board the green community because there are different opportunities, because we also have investment opportunities for our distributors as well. There are so many opportunities. This reader range of products is just one thing, and I just shared it today. Okay, so he said, okay, I just want to be able to enjoy the other opportunities. This is why I joined the Green Mondays. He said he got the products, he used for himself, day 1, day 2, day 3, and he was like, something is happening to my system. And he shared some with his family members. And today he was like, wow, I can't believe it. I'm definitely not going to stop this reader part of the business. This is just simply amazing. So, I mean, those are the kind of things that you get when you come on board the business. It's just back-to-back amazing experiences and value that you get in this business. So, for our guests in the house, I would like to end this presentation by showing you this, my last slide. Okay, many people are poor, not because they don't have cash in their hands, not because they don't have cash in the bank, but because they have analysis paralysis. When an opportunity comes to them, they analyze it and they say, oh, they have come again, I'm not doing this. That's how they carried somebody's money in 2008. That's how this and this and that. Okay, this is real business, real company, real products, changing lives, impacting lives, inspiring, and helping people to go for their dreams. That's where we're here. We move. We encourage you to come with us and let us move together. Okay, don't pass over this opportunity. This is coming your way. Don't hesitate. Take action. Join us today. Okay, so I think that's my time now. Please ensure that you meet with the person that invited you for this meeting. And don't waste any